Hello everyone, I'm here to talk today about Edpuzzle, specifically about how to create an account, how to add content, and how to assign your video so that the only thing students have to do is enter their name. So let's get started. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go to edpuzzle.com. If you already have an account, you can click login. If not, you would just click sign up. Identify that you're a teacher. Click sign in with Google, and then you want to make sure just to click your Noel account. Create a password. Agree to their terms, and you're in. You're going to want to start to type Noel Academy, and there is Sheila Skip Noel. Identify your grade level and subject, and away we go. So first things first, well, you'll have to verify your email account up here. So if you start by just creating a class, and we're going to click on My Classes, and then we're going to add a new class. And I am just going to call this Pandemic Proposal, which happens to be our bioalgebra class that we're teaching this fall. It's an optional description, and what you want to do is you want to click and you want to make sure that it's an open class, because that's what's going to allow the students to just enter their name, and then they can watch the video and submit. So once you click open class, you create the class. And now we have Pandemic Proposal in our My Classes list on the left. And now let's get some content. So we have content. A couple things you can do. You can search Edpuzzle. Here are all the popular channels that they use. So if we wanted to do something on solving equations, what it's going to do is going to give you the most popular videos that have been used in Edpuzzle. And some of the questions are already included. If you want to create a Edpuzzle from scratch, you could click on one of these channels. You know, you could watch the videos, but these videos do not have questions. So you would have to add the question. So let's do one that we have to add a question for. So let's see here. We can preview the video.
Today let's talk about how to solve equations. So what is an equation?
Well, that looks pretty good. So now let's say that is pretty good. What we want to do is we want to click the edit button. And you'll notice that when we click the edit button, we can cut the time. We can make it shorter, we can make it shorter. We can do some voiceover, but apparently voiceover is not allowed on YouTube videos. That person's going to be talking anyway, so a voiceover probably would not be the best thing for us to do. And questions, and this is primarily what I use Edpuzzle for. There are 3 things you can enter into the video. You can add a multiple choice question, an open-ended question, just a note for the students to view to a part of the equation. So let's say, so we would fast forward to the point in the video that we want to add a question. I'm going to click on multiple choice question, and then I'm just going to create a question. So we would want to say the directions. Then maybe the equation. And then multiple choice wise, we want to add some answers. You can add additional choices here with this plus sign. Once you have selected the correct answer, you would click save.
These are like.
And now you'll notice that when I reach this question, the video will pause and I would have to answer the question.
These are like terms because they have the same variable and the same exponents.
So let's say at this point, oh, it stopped again.
Backwards from what they. In this case, I can.
Let's say at this point in the video, we want to add an open-ended question. To do that, we would click open-ended this time, and we would type our question. And then we would hit save. And now you see that we have two little bubbles. We get a preview of what that looks like. So we have two little bubbles underneath now, where we have the questions.
Is this A?
And let's say that's it. And actually, you can view to the left here to see both questions that we inserted and when. Once you have completed the question part of the video, you want to click Finish. So now you'll notice that we have the video and we have our two questions that we added. And now we wanted to assign to that class that we created earlier. So we're going to click Assign. Pandemic Proposal is our only class from before. So I'm going to click that. I would put a due date. So let's say, let's give everyone a week to complete it. You can even get it down to the time if you want. I'm going to save. Now, there's a couple things. We can prevent skipping, which means the students will not be able to fast forward through the video. I sometimes use that, sometimes I don't. It depends on what the video is. And all YouTube videos are transcribed into closed captioning, so you can turn those on for YouTube videos. Once you have a date in and your settings selected, you would simply click Assign. From there, you would want to click Share Assignment. There's just a consent that you have to click. So we're going to continue. And here is the link that you would want to send right here. So you would copy this link, you would put it in the Summit, and if we do a little test, we can paste it in and we can get a nice little preview of what's happening here. There's our two questions. Students will not be able to fast forward, and they just have to enter their name. And that is an overview of Edpuzzle. Good luck, and let us know if you have any questions.